Good morning. I'm Andy Myers at Weiss Research, and this is your morning market update for Friday, December 30th. Stocks on Wall Street are little changed on this final trading day of 2011. We are seeing some selling pressure after Spain's new government warned that the country's budget deficit will come in around 8% for the year, a significant increase from the previous estimate. Spain is planning to institute a new €9 billion austerity package to tackle the country's economic and budgetary problems. That news erased some earlier gains, but keep in mind, we may see some increased volatility today. As it has been all week, trading volume remains extremely light, as most traders have already closed their portfolios for the year. Today's activity will determine whether the S&P 500 finishes 2011 in positive territory. Yesterday's rally pushed the broadest measure of the U.S. stock market above the break-even line for the year. The Dow Industrials are up more than 6% over the past 12 months, but the NASDAQ composite is still down about 1.5%. However, despite the NASDAQ's lagging performance, it's still outperforming stocks in most other developed nations. In London, the FTSE 100 index closed about 5.5% below where it began the year, and the broad Stoxx Europe 600 index is on track for a 12% decline. But Asian stocks fared even worse in 2011. Japan's Nikkei 225 dropped more than 17%, while Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index was down 20%, and China's Shanghai Composite slipped nearly 22%. Turning to the other asset markets, the euro is holding steady against the US dollar, but the shared currency is still near a 15-month low against the greenback, and it's on target for a 3.3% decline for the year. Meanwhile, oil prices are dipping back a bit from their recent highs, now right around $99 a barrel. Crude had jumped well above 100 earlier this week, amid threats from Iran that it would close the Strait of Hormuz, a major shipping lane, if new sanctions were enacted. And gold is bouncing back from 6 straight losing sessions, now trading at around $1,570 an ounce. But the precious metal is still down more than 10% just this month, as it seemed to lose its luster as a safe haven investment. One asset that has retained its safe haven appeal is U.S. Treasuries. The yield on the benchmark 10-year note is now down below 1.9%. Finally, one stock to keep an eye on today is Sears Holdings, down nearly 2% in early trading. The retailer detailed plans for some of the 120 store closings it announced earlier this week, including 38 Kmart stores and 25 Sears properties. Florida will be the hardest hit, with 11 locations shutting down, followed by Ohio, Michigan, and Georgia with 6 each. That's the latest in business news. From all of us here at Weiss Research, have a very happy and healthy new year.